So we are now on live streaming now, and I want you to give me a minute so that I can share to those who wish to join us in this class through the YouTube video. Okay.
Okay, no wahala.
So I will share my screen now. I hope you are seeing my screen.
Not so. I'm not seeing it.
Uh, are you seeing it now?
No. Okay, I'm seeing it now.
You are not seeing it.
I
Okay,
can see
good.
it now.
So we are going to start. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You wanted to say something?
No, I was saying I can see your screen now.
Okay. Okay, no problem. And a minute, so I want to share it now to our group chat, okay?
Okay.
So, and now I told you that we are working on a student data set, student performance data set. And okay, first of all, remember when we are working on data sets, we have to load our pandas, we have to load our matplots, seaborn and all, because when we analyze our data, we are going to visualize them, right?
Yeah.
So now I have to connect to my Google Drive, to my Google server now. So it's connecting. Then I will call, I will import my pandas as PD, import pandas as PD. As PD, import NodePy, NodePy as MP, and I'm going to import matplots limb. So it's still connecting. Okay, matplots limb dot pl plot as plt, and we are going to import. What are we going to import again? Okay, seaborn. I don't know if we are going to use seaborn, but let me import seaborn as xnx. So this is what we are going to use, and so let's wait for the system to load it now. Now it has loaded. So I'll come to my drive. Do you see where my direction is?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I mounted my drive. If you see my icon, direction icon, you see mounted drive, and you see 77.7 gigabytes available.
Yep.
So you have to mount your Google Drive to this Google Colab. Then my data set is inside my drive, and I will go to my drive. I'm coming. I'll go to my drive. I'm still searching for my drive, the folder of my drive now, and let's see if I can see some other folders. Okay, this is my drive, so I'm walking through my drive to see if I can see some of my folders. So I've unmounted it, and I'm going to connect again. Let's see my drive. It is if it has connected, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm not seeing what the data set I've already uploaded to my drive. So it's still mounting. So it has already mounted it, and let me look for it. I'm still searching. It's supposed to be on my drive. So it's supposed to be on my drive, but I'm not seeing it. No, still searching for it. Okay,
Okay.
and I think let me search here to see. It's not here. Okay, let me disconnect again. Okay, now I have seen my drive now. I've seen my drive. I'll come to my drive, and I'll wait for it to load. And this is my drive. My drive is still loading. Okay, now it has already loaded. Hope you are seeing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
You are seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
seeing it.
seeing what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to click on the student performance dataset, and I'm going to copy the path, and the path is the directory which the data set is. So look at it. Did you see student performance?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to copy the path. So since I've copied it, I have to close it, and I'll open a new code. Now, so I have to load my data set. Now, for me to load my data set, I am going to say df is equal to pd. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Dot read. You read data set as uh, this data set I'm reading is an Excel file, although I'll check if it's a CSV file. Now, I'll paste my directory, and I will run it to see if it will run. But if it did not run, okay, now it's a CSV file. So you can read CSV file, you can read Excel file, and Excel file, the Excel file, for you to know an Excel file is XLMX, okay? And we
Okay.
also have, so let me show you an example of Excel file. I can do it like this. Mm, okay, I'm coming. I will create another tab so that I will not, yeah, I will not make mistake. So I'm going to do it like this. df is equal to pd. I'm showing you an example of Excel file. Read underscore x and lxf. So this is an Excel file. This is an Excel file, and when you run it like this, you it will give you the results of an Excel properties. Okay,
Okay.
so now it's still the same way. Still the same way we load, and it's still the same way
Cheers.
we load CSV. Okay, still the same way we load CSV. So, have you ever have an idea about uh, data set like this before? How you can load your data set, how you can view your data set before?
Yes, I've been watching some of the videos online. So I saw something like this.
You
How
have
to
been
load,
watching.
yeah, the file, the CSV
Okay,
file.
okay. And have you ever put it in practice?
Not like that. Not like that because I wanted to wait until when we start and I can take it from there. But I just watched the videos.
Okay. And I think now you are going to see how we are going to work on it, and I will want you to also put it in practice. Whatever you put in practice, so it we always stick to you, okay? And I want you to put it in practice.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I said okay.
I think I think we are having network issue, okay? And just bear with me. Whenever you did not hear me speaking, just know it's network issue,
Yeah,
okay?
I understand. I understand. I know.
So I've loaded my DF now. So I'm going to run the data set. Now in loading, we talk about head and tail. In when we are working on pandas, I introduce you to tail and head, right?
Yes.
Head bring out the first item, okay? While the tail bring out the last item, okay?
Mhm.
And now we want to see a head of let's say five, and the first five datas. We want to see it, and I'm going to use the head, and I'm going to run it. Okay, and I hope you are seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So my data, look at my data set. Did you see my data set? And did you see my first the first five datas
Yeah.
of student performance?
Yes.
So as a data analyst, when you see a data set, you have to look out for the column that is very important and the column which is not necessary. Okay, and for you to know the column which is not necessary, you have to understand your data. And also, I want to let you know that not every data or empty data you drop. When you are working with large data sets and you see they have empty data, which maybe the organization did not feed that data, do not drop it. Understand it first. Maybe um they might use that column for specific uh, uh,
Reason.
option before. And hello.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
So now what you are going to do is just for you to fill it with anything. Maybe the color is empty, you can just fill it with ni, or empty empty column like zero or nil. Okay, not every column you drop. I just want you to know.
Okay.
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 Okay, now look at this data set. Observe the column which is not necessary to us, which is not important to us. Observe it. Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to check. I think that would be
So when you are talking about student performance and they
uh
gave you data set, and look at this column, is this column related to the student performance, or it's not, like it's not even related, doesn't have anything to do with the student performance? So just observe it and tell us what are we going to do, and like what are we going to do if it's to drop the column that is not necessary or column that is necessary. Okay.
okay. So I believe here, like in terms of students' performance, I will go for the launch and the ethnicity for the race.
Okay. 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 Okay, now we have 11 columns. These columns, some columns are not important. Which one are we going to drop? Which one are we going to drop?
Oh, oh,
This data.
the, the empty ones. Like I'm seeing
Not the empty
parental.
one. Look at the column. Okay, Mohammed.
Yes.
Mohammed.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Listen to me. 11 columns.
Mm-hmm.
Which columns is not important? Is not important here concerning student performance.
I said the level. Like let's say the race or the ethnicity. Is that
It's not
important?
important. No. Okay, see, let me tell you this.
Mm.
When we are talking about parenting level of education, and we are talking about student performance, we don't need the parents' educational level. If the parent is bachelor degree, master's degree, or associate degree, we don't need that. When we are analyzing our data, we are focusing on the students. Do you
Mm.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
We are focusing on the students, we are not focusing on the parents. So we have to drop the column of parental level of education. I hope you understand.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Okay, and the student test preparation course. if they complete it or if they not complete it. I think the preparation course is important to us because what comprises the student performance is the test preparation, that the coursework, how the student prepare, that make up the student performance, okay, right?
Yes.
The ethnicism, the race. Okay, now when we are talking about ethnicism, these are category which they belong, which the student belong. The student might belong to a group A, group B, and group C. We are talking about their race.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I think now these are the column that is not necessary. The parental level of education, the launch is not important. So every other column is more important. So this is how you analyze your data. You have to understand this data. You have to understand their columns before you go further. Okay. Now I just want you to have a good understanding. I just want to introduce you to this, and so that when you are working with data sets, you have to consider some certain tasks. So now we have load our first. Now let's see our last five items which we are going to use the dot t. So this is dot t. Now it will load the last five, and so it's loading it now. Okay, just stay patient. Now this is the last five, and did you see the last
Yeah.
five? Did you see 99, 999, right?
Mm-hmm.
999. And did you see the first? It started with zero. So how many students do we have? How many people participated?
So we have like 999 students that participated.
No, look at it very well. It started with zero
So okay,
and
so
it ended with nine.
it's 998.
Oh, no, it's not that. Look at it very well. When something started with zero and
Mm-hmm.
ended with a number, you have to count zero as one. Automatically, we have 1,000 students that participated.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see the count. Let's count the index. Let's say df dot count. Oh, okay, now let's use df dot info. So info will give us
The information.
information of, yes, the information. Now look at it. We have 1,000, right? 1,000 genders, 1,000 parental level. Did you see? Everything is 1,000. We don't have missing column. If there is missing column, it will be written here. We don't have missing column. We have integer value, and we have object. Object are strings. Integer, we have integer values, which are the math score, the reading score, the writing score. Okay, these are the integer values. So, and we have eight columns, eight columns from 0 to 7, eight columns. And we have the range of index, which is 1,000 and from 0 to 99, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I just explained earlier. So this is the information, and we are going to see the description. I introduced you about description, right?
Yep. We give us description of the data.
I did not hear you.
I say to give us a description of the data.
Okay, now this is the description of the data. The description, look at it. And I'm coming, it's still loading. So what is wrong? Now this is the description. The count. When we talk about the count, we are talking about the index count, the participants. Okay, we have 1,000. The mean in the mathematics score, look at the mean 600 and 66.08900. These are the minimum, the standard deviation, the mean, the 25 percentage, the 50 percentage, and the 75 percentage, and the max. So now let's see how we can include or. So we want to include or. When we use the description, it focus on just the integer value and skipped the strings, right?
Yes.
So now when we use include or, automatically it will add uh, the strings values. Okay, now let's see this. Let's include or. Now let's see. So if you want to of your analysis, your data, you can use your transpose. Transpose give you everything, everything. You transpose it for you to view it very well. Okay, so it's still loading. I don't know why it's taking time to load. The network is kind of bad today. So
Yeah, I
look
see.
at it. Did you see the transpose? Now the
Mm-hmm.
transpose it gave us now. Why? Because this now, this now, the system did not recognize anything like text. Okay, anything like text. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so anything that came with text, it will write it as now. It will focus on the number value. So I advise you, if you have a column that have a string, you just use just the describe. Okay, just the
Okay.
describe. So we are using just the describe. We don't need the uh, the strings. No, we don't need it. We need just this. Okay, now we are going to see our counts. Okay, so we are going to say df dot count. Okay, we are checking for count. Now this is the count. We can do it like this dot sum. So
The
when we
count, what
sum
is it for?
everything, it will give us
Hello?
like it will count every number, every values in each column.
Okay.
Did you see it? The
Yes.
gender have 100 like that, so it will count this is like we are checking for missing value. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is how we can check for missing value. Now we can use df dot is now check for if there's any non-value is none. We are checking if there is non-value. So we are checking if there is non-value. So did you see it has already checked it for us, and is when you are checking if there is missing value, it will say true. Now there is no missing value, it will give us false. Now I want to sum everything to see if the total sum of our missing value. Let's see the total sum of our missing value if there is missing value.
Okay.
Now did you see it? When we sum it, it gave us 0000 ultra, meaning there is no missing value. I hope you understand what I just did,
Yep.
and I hope you are not confused.
No, no, no. This is to check whether
So
there is any missing
now,
value in the table.
yes,
Right.
yes, in the table. So when I sum everything and I find out that there is no missing value, if there is missing value, it will write 1 or 2. If there is more than 2, it will give you the number of missing value in that particular column.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Did you see how simple Python is? Now we are analyzing 1,000 students, and we cannot go to that to all the columns and be scrolling down to check for missing value. Once we write a simple code and we are going to check if there is missing value or not. Did you see the simplicity
Yep.
of Python? Okay, and we are going to okay. Now let's see what are we going to see again? And okay, we are talking okay. Is now is none. Now you can also use is now or is none. Okay, there's what called is now and there's what called is none. So they are the same thing. Okay, they are the
Okay.
same. So now and I'm just thinking you through everything. Now I want to tell you okay what have you heard about data wrangling? Okay, now I want to stop sharing my screen and you share your screen.
Okay. Are you seeing my screen? Hello?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Ca-
I'm with you.
Can you see?
I've not seen your screen yet.
I've shared it.
Yes, I'm not seeing it. I've not seen it. Okay. I guess it's your network.
It's probably might be yours because I'm even seeing it from the other laptop. I'm using two laptops.
Huh?
I'm seeing it from my
You
my
are
laptop.
using.
I mean,
Okay, now I'm seeing it now.
okay,
I'm seeing it. It's coming up.
okay. Do you want me to zoom it?
Hello?
Do you want me to zoom my screen?
I'm not hearing. I'm not seeing it. It's not coming up.
Uh, are you sure it's not your network? Because
Hello?
hello, hello. I think it's your network. Oh,
Okay, my network is kind of bad. Yeah.
can you see
Hello?
now?
I said my network is kind of bad.
Yeah, can you see the screen
That's why
now?
I've not been seeing your screen. I've not seen the screen yet.
Can you disconnect and connect again because I can see it from both of my screen.
Let me do it, okay? Let me do it now. Let me do it. Okay, and let me log out and log in.